Hey guys, Doug here from Motion. We're back with what we think is the last day of building the bald rEagle. Today we're just finishing up a few things, mounting some ignition coils, putting our new drive shaft in, finishing power steering lines, and then Tyler, one of our engineers, is going to load a tune, and it's going to be a little challenging because it has zoomies, so we can't just run an O2 and let it self-tune itself, so he's going to have to work some magic on the keyboard. And hopefully hear some fire in the pipes.
Franken, go home again.
What do you forget now?
He forgot the drive shaft.
Yeah. Son of a
biscuit.
Drive home again.
Clever.
No, it's in the bed. I got it.
We got to mount coil,
Okay.
install the drive shaft, which we don't have plug
wires, which is Brady's
plug wires.
Can you handle that?
I think so.
You remember how?
I don't know.
Finish that last fuel line. Start a tune onto it.
O2
Oh, we
bar?
gotta finish the power steering.
Oh, power steering. Do we have the fittings? The goofy O-ring things?
Yep.
Okay.
They're actually right here. And then we got to, yeah, well, we're gonna weld an open tube bung in one header, so I'll let you do that. You know how to weld?
No.
You know how to weld?
I forgot.
Damn it.
My welding skills
First
are really
day.
good.
Are they?
You want to
Yeah.
weld it, Franken?
Do we have like oil and fluids and everything in it?
Brian,
Just like
bring
you
that.
tried. Oh, perfect.
There's that.
Easy
And then
peasy.
the other side has something very similar.
Are we gonna point them down?
We could point them whatever direction, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that side right here.
Oh, okay.
Strange Engineering came through in a clutch with a nice drive shaft. Well, we're assuming it's nice. We haven't opened it yet.
Yeah, I didn't double check it or anything when I picked it up. I just assumed there was a drive shaft in here and it looked to be correct.
It's just an empty cardboard tube.
Probably the wrong one. Frank could probably grab the wrong one out of the pile.
He threw the good one in the trash.
The nice thing is if you call up Strange and ask for Andrew, you can give them a couple measurements, and in a few days they can have a
He'll
drive
probably
shaft
write
made
it down
for you.
wrong and you'll get it right, but it's
Then in
okay.
a few days, you just get a free drive shaft.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
These American decals should go forever. Huh. They sent us these cool red, white, and blue decals, so they're definitely going on. Just gotta figure out where.
Merca.
America.
America.
Probably just put it like right here.
Oh yeah, perfect.
We don't really need to see where we're going.
I'm kind of hoping like Garrett has like those big long windshield banner stickers for Cleetus and Cars.
Yeah.
And then we can just start at the top and work our way down the windshield
For all the ones
events
we've done.
that we go to.
Oh, like-
Eventually the entire thing's just full
Like
of
the drag
stickers.
week stickers?
Yeah, like the
People have,
drag
like,
week ones.
5
We just
years
start
on it.
layering them down.
Oh. I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
You'll have that.
I don't know what you're doing either.
What? Just shut the door because I wasn't in there or anything.
Well, you don't know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing.
What are you
Why
doing?
are we working on the same
I don't know actually. Trying to work on trying to get power steering
Hero, hand me that impact.
line made. But we got to make sure we have the right
3/8 on there?
power steering fittings are like a goofy like O-ring. I don't even know what you call them, but they're a funny fitting. So.
Oh, we got a Mitch. What up?
Solid choice.
Oh hey. Quality dinnets.
I made the right choice.
So we gotta weld in. We're gonna drill a couple holes in these and weld in some O2 bunks.
Plugged in these injectors all backwards.
I'm gonna bet it was
Dang.
someone with the last name of Cook.
Holly has the fuel pressure plug-in all the way up here. And so I'm untaping this so I can peel it back out and reach our regulator in the back corner.
Oh.
So just kind of reconfiguring the harness a little bit.
Locating coils, you can either do this in the beginning or after you fire it up. Figure out make sure you have your coils, because when you move them down, they usually go backwards.
You could flip them upside down.
You can
and
flip them
backwards.
upside down and backwards, and 100% of the time you end up flipping them the wrong way.
Yeah, if you do, it'll backfire like a mother.
Sometimes it'll kind of run too.
Yeah, so we had one where one side was flipped and the other wasn't, and it ran. But like every 20 seconds, it would backfire like louder than you've ever heard. To me, the only time they ever backfire is if your cam sensor's bad or not plugged in, or if the coils are not plugged in the right order. That's like pretty much it on like a stock type deal. So, Tech Tip Tuesday.
What's this unit right here? Oh, it's O2.
Yeah, you got That right there, that's your wire colors on the coils.
We'll put that in the description below.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell
Run
us
it.
on camera why.
Why what?
Why are you mounting this
Why are you
so
mounting the
hideously?
coils on the-
Because that's the way I was told to do it.
No, what's the real reason?
Zip ties?
We don't have any plug wires other than these here because
What we found out is basically we think every plug wire that's ever been made originally comes from China, and there's a huge shortage right now. So we're waiting on some more wire, which means the whole company is out of plug wire right now.
So we got the holes drilled for the O2 sensor, and now we're just gonna tack them on with the O2 sensor in there so we make sure that we got enough clearance and everything. Where do you want to get at it at? Well, you hold it up here, or else it's gonna get hotter and shit. Always turn your helmet on too before you throw weld. Give her the beans. So what we're going to do now is we got these tractor flaps for every single tube. We had to modify them a little bit to make them work on the big 2 1/4 inch tubes, but I think we can make that work.
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna look bad? Gonna look good? Have you seen the car?
Not.
Is it gonna look bad?
Come on.
I'm trying to do tasteful crap. Not just crap.
Tasteful crap.
The heck's the difference?
There's a way to make SHIT look good.
Ooh, that came out smooth.
You, in fact, can polish turds.
We're using power steering. You always want to use PTFE hose because like the regular like black braided or any regular braided rubber hose, it's not rated to the pressure that you can see in a power steering system. So I think these are rated for what, 300 psi? The regular black hose, or 250 or something like
something
that.
in that ballpark.
And like power steering, when you like hit the lock and the pump goes, you know, like that, you see that's on the relief of the pump, which is making basically maximum pump pressure. And that can be like, I think you can see pressure spikes of like 400 psi or something in power steering. So maybe even more, I don't know. But we
exceeds the maximum pressure.
yeah, and we actually have seen, we used to use regular hose on power steering stuff occasionally, and we have had them blow apart, so I wouldn't try it.
This is the co-pilot? Down and
The
up.
locking one. Oh, nice. There you go, Daryl.
Oh boy.
One on.
That is badass.
Mom! Just like that. Just like that. Fireballs of freedom shooting out of there.
Hell yeah. What?
So the last thing we did was put the IAC and TPS sensor on the throttle body because we're getting ready to fire this thing up, and the TPS runs right into the alternator bracket, so we can't get the electrical plug on there. So we're going to have to pull the throttle body off and grind the bracket out pretty good just to get it to fit. Not ideal at this juncture.
RTVs and washers. Finally putting the power steering line on here, Chad.
Finally.
Finally.
Finally. I only got stabbed once.
Well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We're a little tight. Look how close that line is. We literally had to move the engine to get the power steering line.
I could take this bracket off and put it on the Bridgeport, but
Seems like that's
that's a lot of work today that I don't feel like doing. Since this thing's not very nice, we'll just do this.
Don't be easy with the not very nice.
Remember, there's people out there that want this.
Yeah. There's a guy that would tattoo his face for this car.
I saw that.
We've seen your we've seen your comments, and we're deliberately considering it.
If he gets our logo on his forehead, like the 97X
Oh,
guys.
I just don't think that's a great idea.
Not for anyone. There it is.
Just a small one.
Yeah.
Where's the line?
I took it off. I don't know. That line seems a little sketchy.
The line seems perfect. We need two.
Most of this car seems a little sketchy, so.
No.
No. You're wrong.
You're wrong. That's where you're wrong.
Alright. Just rather not be disqualified because her power steering line blew a hole in it.
Oh, we're gonna test
Did you get
this.
disqualified for that?
Well, I don't know.
Can you get disqualified?
I don't think it's. I don't think that's gonna
I've watched
put it
people
in.
be completely on fire and continue doing burnout.
That is true.
You ready, Jimmy?
Hey. We did 45
Redo it.
That's the way we want it.
Oh,
That's
no, that is a
amazing.
little turned. Those are so
That's
fucking cool.
amazing.
That's,
This one,
that's badass.
Yeah, it's a
You
little
can't.
crooked,
It's
but
you
down.
might have to bend it. Just kind of hit it with the tap of a hammer or something.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
it'd be fine.
It's sweet.
It's sweet.
Those things are real nice.
Those are sweet. Pretty close.
You can almost taste it.
Can almost.
That's probably just the metal shavings, though.
Yeah.
It's just aluminium.
Man, where'd you get that rag from, Rob?
MotionRaceworks.com.
1-800-87-878-9274.
We'll get you hooked
Call him,
up.
talk to Brock.
Yeah.
Guys are real assholes.
Does he have a mullet?
He does have a
He
mullet.
does have a mullet, coincidentally.
Thanks for asking.
Oh, we need
Anybody seen Allen wrench around here?
I was looking for it.
nah.
This is, guys, this is just temporary.
What? This is
Or
permanent.
not.
Yeah.
It seems like it would.
This is good until the alternator quits working,
Yeah.
which is probably never. So we're wiring the alternator. We put a light bulb in line because it needs some resistance in order to bleed off the. In order to bleed the power to not excite the alternator anymore. So generally they would use like a diode or something or a resistor of some sort in line, and our light bulb is going to be that resistor. So yeah, so we just got to hook this to key power, and then our alternator's wired. For everyone that was complaining about the low car dipsticks,
Connector?
the locking style you can fit a real funnel into. So actually they fill very quickly.
Look at that.
Quit your complaining.
Yeah, so quit complaining. Give it another try.
I'll never forget. Literally never forget that.
So finishing up those fuel lines? Is that what
Yeah, just the return line. We stole return lines off of Andy's car, and it just wasn't quite long enough. So we just put a male-to-male union in there.
Which is worst case scenario, but because now you have another joint. But
Actually, how my car's set up.
I don't like doing it. But
I used my old feed for my return when I upgraded line size, and
yeah,
that's just how it ended up.
this is where we're at.
All right, Tyler, what do you got?
Oh, hey. So I'm actually putting together a bass tune for the Reagle right now. I'm entering, so we got this sheet with our injectors, and I'm entering in the values for the injector dead times. Basically entering in our injector information so the ECU knows what's going on. Well, went into the base cows. Gives you a warning that they're not responsible and you need to figure it out on your own kind of deal. Then I went into GM, LS based, so that way we're obviously LS based. So here's all the base files that Holly gives you for Terminator X. Pretty much I looked through them. They have a couple different supercharged files, and we're a 24X motor and multi-port, and the only other 24X supercharged file is a 4L80, which we don't have. So I basically picked that one. Pretty much what I do if I'm building a base file, I'll go through every tab individually at the top and literally check everything in the tune just to make sure it makes sense. So that's basically what I did. The main things we're going to need to check. So we're running that rEagle 4-bar like Ecotech map sensor. So we'll want to make sure the map sensor we have the right values in. And then we have our injectors from FID. I think they're 850s. So I'm entering in the information that they give you with the injectors and just making sure that the target air fuels make sense, making sure the timing, we're going to leave the timing like really safe until we get all the fueling and everything set up, so I'll just kind of come up with a timing map just from general experience. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just making sure everything's set up right the way we want it to, just for initial startups. Okay, so most people with a Terminator X are going to, so they give you the handheld screen with it. Well, most people are probably going to go through and enter in their values on that screen, and it's probably going to get them close enough, but we're doing enough stuff different, like with the 4-bar map and different injectors that aren't in the presets and stuff like that, that I'd rather just hook up to my computer and be able to go through the whole tune and kind of do it manually. We'll put something together here and see if it runs.
Look that hole. Oh my, what a goddamn disaster. I hate transmission fluid more than I hate the coronavirus.
Go ahead and mop it
Oh,
up.
that's so bad.
That's a lot of training fluid.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would almost rather that fluid be my blood than training fluid.
It's a lot of blood.
It's so
I have
bad.
a knife.
A knife?
Yeah.
Oh, we flushed the transmission. Quick reminder, if you have a converter that's new and you're filling training fluid and don't have the drive shaft in the car,
They gave me 3. How
you
much?
get to waste $20 worth of fluid.
2.5 in there?
It's a tragedy.
Womp.
There's innovative stuff, but then there's these guys.
Where's the private page? Is way better. Yeah. I'm not a member.
Hey, rock and roll, baby.
You gotta amp it like
Hell yeah.
You gotta put your mouth up to it.
Make the actual noise.
Yeah, you think you can blow that thing open?
Yeah, try it.
Do it.
No. There's no way. There's no way.
Do it. Do it.
It's a little bit.
Go.
Gertrude could do it.
Go. Yeah, guaranteed.
It's not possible.
Try it. Try it.
I got $5 to whoever can blow that sucker
To
open.
make it move a little bit.
Go through the O2 for it. O2
I've done it for free.
Just make it wiggle.
You gotta cover that.
Jeremy.
Oh, it moved.
You're not.
Plastic bolts for this transmission.
Did it flap?
No, I meant like
All the way.
Oh, there's not enough back pressure on this.
walking.
Oh,
You just went cross-eyed trying that.
He's
Can't
gonna
see it.
He's gonna
it's
pass
popping
out.
up a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Mark. It's loose there. Go ahead. Reverse. Go. Go. Oh man, you got it first try. Go.
Oh wow.
That's never happened in the history of
No.
transmission.
Usually you gotta screw with
Usually
that
I'm like,
18
is
times.
this made incorrectly? Every time. 11 times. Is this made incorrectly? And I finally
So now if you ever gotta do one of those, have Andy do it.
and I usually settle on good enough at, like,
Oh, yeah.
at some point. I'm like, oh,
Where you
it's good
pull it
enough.
out, it's still a little bit tight. You're like, damn, that'd be close enough.
Yeah, I think we got a bass tune that'll at least start it, so be somewhere to start.
Hey, no, what are you? You're eating everything.
Really be cooking.
Gasoline.
I was gonna clean that. Thank you.
It was kind of make me mad.
Because when I put it in it was a little overfilled.
I got lights on the dash. You guys want to check for fuel leaks?
Lit up like
Ready?
Tron. So that's working, huh?
Yeah. Down to the nitty gritty.
Well, it was deadhead. No wonder it was so mad. It's deadhead and it's been right out the vent.
See, well, the vent works.
Hey, whoops.
Andy's not that mad, so we're in good shape. All right, go.
Go ahead. On and off.
Oh, good, good.
Good.
It's pouring out of there.
Are we
You open the
gonna
hood, there's
tighten
there.
this in? The O2 bung sensor?
Oh, we don't need to do that.
It's optional.
What size is it, crescent?
Yeah, it's a crescent.
What size is that bolt there? How a crescent?
Adjustable.
That's right.
Okay, so what Tyler did was he plugged his laptop into the G body, and it'll make it start.
Yep, all of our sensors are reading and should be ready to start.
This sensor's fine.
As soon as they get the fuel pressure figured out.
You're always jumpy.
Yeah, of course I am.
Ooh, the thing it moves.
Nothing. I just can't keep going.
Look it up.
Oh, look at the flap.
It crank.
I can hear it. I
We're
can
going.
hear, I can hear the oil pressure.
Got them welder ears.
Oh yeah.
All right, give her fuel.
What a zoo. What a zoo.
I guess. I think it's ready.
Did you plug it in? There's no
We can
coolant.
actually run it? Or should we actually start it first?
Start it. Send it. You can run it for a good. Make sure you turn the
Minute
fuel.
or two.
You gotta turn the fuel pump on. Obviously.
Hold on.
Anybody? Yeah. Watch out for the zoomies. Firm welding. Be careful.
Yeah, his dog did.
Hold on. No, the power steering went locked to the lock.
Like
The
on
power
the top.
steering hooked up wrong? I don't know, but it
We
went.
might be hooked up back.
Oh,
It slammed. It slammed.
Slammed
It
on one
okay.
side.
It did slam then.
so it's hooked up backwards.
It might be hooked up backwards.
How do you hook it up backwards?
Huh? Yeah.
Can you even hook them up backwards?
I
Are the fittings the thing? So these are backwards. Okay, so that I've done it.
Is that a thing?
I've done
It'll
it.
just crank the wheel like that?
G-body thing?
It just gives it a bunch of pressure. Yeah, I
That's
did.
how I know.
It happened to me on Hank.
Okay.
So get the line.
That smells gooder.
Dude, that
Good.
thing, that thing sounds pretty cool.
Sounds like 600.
Sounds like oh.
For the half second.
Sounds like what?
600, not 622.
622 what?
Just
Miles.
Oh.
It sounds brand new.
not horsepower.
You got your beer?
That started up pretty easy.
That's a good tune right there. That's a Tyler tune.
Who tuned that?
1,500. You can get them to your house.
Yeah, $1,500. Cheap price.
What a deal.
If you ask for a discount, it's still
Yeah, if you ask for a discount, it's $3,000. We need to keep that on there because Mitch is bleeding the air out of it. It should be going down now.
Oh wow, Mitch is good at that.
Just
Pull
another
it off
benefit
there,
of a
man.
motion Raceworks steamboat kit. Just crank it, Brock.
No. Wait. No.
Yeah, don't start it. Don't
Not
start it.
Andy approved.
Not any proof.
I just looked in and Brock's
Amy
going.
said no.
Look to me or Tyler. Frank, in the future, if somebody says crank it, wait till 3 people say crank it.
Yeah.
Alright, fill her again. Hold on. Let's take this off.
He said, hold on.
Fire in the hole!
Who put him in there?
Brock doesn't get to start the car anymore. Get out of there.
Not good at listening. Get that dog hair out of here.
3 people.
Everything else good?
Alright, what do we need to check here?
Hold on.
Wait.
Don't start it.
Don't do anything.
What's that? Started?
Somebody say start.
Start it? Okay.
All right, fire in the hole.
Watch your hands. the motor started. We gotta celebrate.
Dude, the shades. Killed it.
I'll take one of them.
Shake it up and
Yeah.
Tastes like victory.
Yeah, it's gonna fire today, I think.
Daryl, you old enough for that?
Here, wait. 3-8.
oh, you gotta.
He's gonna drop it.
Put a beer in there?
Not yet.
We're not supposed to yet.
Yeah.
Just one little.
It was.
It was loud.
Yeah.
It was dope.
I just didn't know how bad it was.
It was really loud.
It's going.
Careful with that door.
This is pretty stellar, guys. Can't wait to take this to lunch on Monday.
So I said you guys
should
need
probably-
to build a shop truck with this platform.
No one's open.
Yeah, then no work will get done.
Just drive through Dairy Queen with this piece
drive
of shit. We got 4 orders. They're all separate. Turn it off.
What? They're all separate.
Number 6.
I have 4 debit cards.
Should stay free.
4,000? That was only 4,000.
Holy.
What do you figure 8,500 is gonna sound like?
Let's try it.
Kaboom!
What are you gonna chip it at, like 6,500 or what?
I don't know.
I think like 70.
Whatever it'll allow us to go to. I actually
factories,
do
do we
feel like
put-
maybe Lucas should do the first
speed
burnout in
ones?
it.
Yeah, you just push them both.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong.
That's a great
Especially when you don't have rear brakes.
That'll be 100% accurate. You
What-
just
what-
bolt to the floor.
In
Maybe
second
we
gear.
should let COVID-19 Daryl do it.
He just runs right to the floor.
No brakes, just drives right to the pole.
The one pole in the parking lot he hits.
Ooh, we forgot to check those brakes.
All right, guys, fire in the pipes. Everything runs good. We had tons of leaks that are all fixed now, but we literally had fire in the pipes, as you saw in the video. Until next time, guys, put them both to the floor. Do it for Dale.
Oh, yeah.